So, I'm praying, ask my Lord, keep it on for me to keep it on track. Talk about other people doing dumb stuff. Anyway, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird, and our company is IOEG Technology Screens. Um, we built this robot. We built this robot with rock and roll. No, we actually built this robot using scraps, plastic scraps that I had laying around. So, the parts used to build my machine here, which is not transferred to my table. The parts used to transfer to my table. We used a couple of screws up top for the antenna system. That is off lotion container. That right there are the Glade, or Glade, or Glade, for Glade. I call them Glades. Glade air freshener pods that you plug into your wall. That right there, the bolts, I have no idea where I got those bolts from. I think it was some furniture or something way back. They're pretty old. That right there, the claws are made out of 2L brackets, like this. The arms are made out of the toilet paper dispenser rolls, so it's the Canon. This right here, the gun with little holes in it, has little holes on that side, like a Canon. That right there was the holder for my screwdrivers, for the bits. Those plastic pieces right there are from the dinosaur that I got. It was a Jurassic Park set. It came in a few items with it. And that's also 2 toilet paper dispenser roll. This goes to a desk, so you can channel the cords through. That is my orange juice container top, These are also the caps that go to the dispenser systems for the Glade air fresheners. These are ink cartridges at the bottom. That's all it is. And then the piece right here, that is using a tape. We put the tape dispenser on. That's the tape roll, what's left of that. Toilet paper dispenser, and the caps to water bottles. And the giant container in the middle is a Kool-Aid container that you get your Kool-Aid in. That's pretty much what the whole thing is. Just a bunch of pieces put together to make this. I decided to get the other video. Too busy. I want to keep these things short and sweet. So went out and got my business meeting done. So everything went well. I'm happy. So now I'm going to, the case. So the case has to be built differently now because of the size of the machine. Whew. So it's going to be 24 by 14 feet high, which ain't roughly that bad. And the average case, bigger cases are around 2 feet. So it's not bad. 2 feet by 24. It is 2 feet by 24. And the cases, when the pieces are 2 inches. Are they 2 inches? Are they 2 inches high? Or are they a foot high? No, I gotta measure that right quick. No, they're not 1 inch high, they're 2 inches high. So if they're 2 inches high, that means if we basically stack one on top of the other one, it's going to be 14. So it's going to be 14 inches high, 14 inches by 2 feet wide. Yeah, that's enough room for me to put a whole lot of stuff in there, some cool stuff, screens. We have the speed controls for the fans. We got a hard drive case, because they're not going to be open. It's the case that it slides into. It's a compartment. So that's going to be a whole stack on itself over there. And then the power supply, that machine over there. And since we're now building it 2 feet wide, might as well get a 4060 liquid cooling system in it, because we got the room for it. So I'm going to go see how much one will cost me. I've always wanted to do one of those. 4060. Ooh. Ooh, 4060, man. Oh, that's going to look really cool, 4060. Let's see if I'm going to charge it for 4060. We got the room for it. 4060. 40, 60, 8, no. And I found a thrift store. I found a thrift store on my journey. And man, they've got some really cool stuff in there. 3060 is what? 3060 is 320 millimeters. So 4060 would be 340 millimeters. So wait, we can just pick up we get a 340? Yeah, we just pick up our whatchamacallit. Don't take as one with 3 of them to put out. Okay, that works. Yeah, that is the size I need right there. All right, I'm gonna get a 360 instead. A 360 is cheaper. It's $64. Oh heck yeah, definitely getting that. I just got a certain one I need to stay away from because there's a pain in the neck to install that water cooler. Like, why would you even make it that way? That was a headache. I have to change this. I have to get the other one. I want the thermal tape. Oh, that is a thermal tape. Oh, no, that's not a thermal tape. No. Yeah, this is what we want. This is, they don't want the other one. Another one's a nightmare to put in. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that'll work. Oakley dokie. Okay, it works for Metal Man. Metal Man, you have cost me to build a case around you. Usually it's the other way around. At least not gonna put in a the wide screen I want to put in. I can put in a 12 by 12. I'm putting 12 by 21st one take the whole case. I think 12 by 6, no 12 by 14. I think 12 by 14 is nice. Put a little watching. Alright, let me see. Let me put my my lens on him to get the lens put on. I have to go order his piece for his arm. I can't find it. I went out and went to several different places and no one has that bracket. I got it here somewhere laying around. I don't know it. So one piece I gotta go order one. Hello, how are you doing today? I do fine. So chain tackle. He's stuck. Don't get your chain under control. Gotta have a part box. I definitely need this. So you go, oh. Forgot about that. We gotta redirect the fan. These are Dell fans. Dell fans got 5 ports. Why? Because that's what they do. 5 freaking ports. 5 freaking. Now we got this too? Okay, so override. Where are you? That might help you for something. PS4 screwdrivers to get to the box. Oh, the land of the screws. I got one! I have one of these. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah! Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And I walked all over the place, man, trying to find that piece. It was right there the entire time in the box. Oh, man. Skippity, yeah. Thank you. It's in the box the whole time. Awesome. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We can literally build a robot out of this. Right here. A little tiny short, small robot with little tiny wheels. Oh yeah, definitely from this little thing right here. Definitely build a little robot out of that. That's real easy to do. Ooh, should we make a robot out of here? Look at that robot. We can get cool shit out of here. So put wheels and an axle. Then arms designed to repair. Oh, I can make your robot for soldering and repairing things. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna keep you here. You are definitely telling me something interesting. Oh, we got all this stuff in here, man. I'm so glad I kept all this stuff. See, this is why I'm glad I never had to worry about somebody going in and throwing away my stuff. Because my shop is my shop at the end of the day. No one's allowed in my shop. Not the cats aren't allowed in my shop. Only here. But anyway, I'm glad that the person respected my shop. You know, people going to throw away people's stuff at the end of the day. Oh, you don't need that at the end of the day. You don't know what I need at the end of the day. You have no idea what I would need at the end of the day. I'm so glad. Reason why he has a huge cable box for the cables, because you never know. One day he may need them cables for something. I don't know what they're not for. Oh, man. Yeah, I can see it. I can see you. Oh, people. Piece I needed. That's all I have to go online, order this thing. Oh, this is the adapter for the to turn the dowels. Good, I got one. I gotta convert. They're working on it anyway when it gets here. Convert the 5-pin to 4-pin. Oh, screws. Doobie Brothers on the way down. Oh man. There's so much stuff here. Kidding me. That's one thing I noticed, man, that if God blesses you with an idea to put something together, He's sure enough to make a way for you to see it through. And that piece was sitting right there, staring me in the face. I'm thinking, oh, got it. That's the last piece I need for his arm. Yes. And then I got another part I found here. I can build me a little miniature robot, like he got a pet. We can build him a little sidekick now. Because we got the parts for it. Yeah. I'm going to build him a little sidekick. Well, screws and bolts all over the floor. Like, little people are going to go. They'll be like, that's thermal paste, baby. Thermal paste. Thermal paste. The paste for the thermal. Yes. Why does that feel like, smell like incense? Where the freak did that come from? Oh, yeah, I remember. Jeez. Taco Denario. Wow. You live in a stereo. Oh, it's on my hands, man. It's on my hands. Smell it. Did it hit my clothes? Oh, I gotta do the scent on me. I can't stand that. I don't smell you. You can wear a lot of cologne. All on your clothes, your hands, you smell it, taste it. Oh, when you can taste someone's cologne. Oh, that's the worst. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can taste your cologne. Oh, I got a freaking headache. A little bit, man. Less is more. Less is more. Less is more. I can literally taste your cologne. Some of y'all, it should be against the law for y'all to have cologne. You really should be against the law. Taste it. Oh, I got a friend of mine with so much cologne. And he shook my hand, and now I smell it. It's all over my hand. I can smell it. It's a good cologne. It smells great in the office. Still, it's just too much. Y'all be bathing in it, putting it behind your neck, and then bathing to it, and put it splashed all over your arm. You wash your whole body in that stuff, man. Come outside and give everybody headaches. I don't know how you don't smell it. I figured, oh yeah, man. It's everywhere. Dagnabbit. I don't know how you don't come outside and smell it. Like you smell, your colognes are so heavy that when you eat a hamburger and it tastes like your cologne, that's a good sign to tell you that your cologne is too strong. Hold on a minute. Listen with the bag. Yeah, it's on the bag. I have to burn that bag, man. I can smell like, what the freak? Yeah, it's on the bag. It owns a store. I'll go when I get my candy from there. Yeah, it was on the bag. And my buddy and all that, they have to have it in a convention. Like, no, buddy, you that cologne gotta kill it. You gotta cool it. Doing too much with that cologne. It's too heavy. His wife be cracking up talking about, no. He was like that when I married him. That cute couple and all, but doing too much with the cologne, man. It's too heavy. Jeez. My buddy and all. My buddy. Hey, the cologne is too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's give me a headache. Okay, let me see. I want to go about doing this, putting a little guy. I do know how to put your eye in there. I was out there playing with my friends, and I spy with my little eye your mom. And like, that's rude, man. I said, no, your mom's. She's right there back of you. Oh, man. It's fun you get to have when you hang with your buddies. All right, so I was being disrespectful. Like, no, your mom is right there. I spy my little eye your mom. So, you know, yes, it was personal. I said, no, your mom. She's right there. She needs some help with the bags. Oh yeah, that used to be the good old days. I forgot about that, you know. When you had, well, me, I don't eat much anyway, so I don't care. But anyway, but back in the day, we had so many groceries that you had to go and bring your brothers and sisters to take them out of the car, like 10 bags back there. Remember those days? Yeah. It's a brown bag in it. You had so many groceries back there, man. You just carrying bag after bag after bag. Now today, well, you know. You see the memes on freaking whatchamacallit. You go out there and you look at your bill. Your bill is like $300, and you looking at at your groceries. You're like, how the heck does this come to $300? Two bags. I don't eat much anyway, so I don't care. When you have a family, it's different. I can understand that you got a family. And Mr. Bird, you don't have a family. Yeah, I understand that. I agree with you 100% on that one. I agree with you 100% on that. What can you do? Little furry monster. What you doing, furry monster? Taco. Taco. Let me see if I can do it this way. Okay. I don't know. I need to spin it for a piece of metal for his tires. We got the head already. We got that already. We need a piece for those tires. Right there. That's what we need. Okay, I'm gonna get his face put on. Actually, this ain't a bad idea. I'll take these for here. I need to. That looks nice. Must you be a jerk 24/7? Is it necessary to be? Oh, you did your job. My mom's a jerk then. That's me, jerk. All right. Touche. Touche, Taco Cat. Touche. Touche. Touche, Taco Cat. Touche. You're ready for your jerk? Some people say, but it's Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. I work 7 days a week. I like my job. Actually, no. I'm supposed to work 6 days a week. But I like my job. I get to build stuff. How can you not do that? Everybody likes to build stuff. Right now, there are people right now in the garages working on cars, working on furniture, building crazy stuff, you know, out there maybe out in the field putting something together, construction something. People like to build. They can't wait till the weekend comes. They can build, work in the garage. Spend a little time with the kids, with the wifey, and then they go in the garage and they build stuff. They like that. That's what they like to do. And sometimes the kids come in, they get to build with them. And if they're really, 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 really lucky, they got a wife that builds too, which is even better. So, ta-da. It's the ultimate life of a man that has a wife that shares the same interest you have. You work on cars, she works on cars. You build stuff, she builds it right along with you. I had a friend like that. His wife's a mechanic. He's a mechanic, his wife's a mechanic. They were shopping for old junkers and cars and stuff and restore them and put them back together. Oh, that's freaking cool. It's on the what? I think that makes a relationship go much better. Because you never have to worry about the person saying you don't spend the time with them. Because at the end of the day, they got the same hobby you have. I prefer for the person to be smarter than me. I always prefer for anyone to be smarter than me. Why? I always can learn something from them. That's why. I'm always searching for knowledge. And they're smarter than me. That's fantastic. Because that means I learn a whole different level of stuff I don't even know yet. Some people are intimidated by having people smarter than them. Not me. I can learn from them. No point in me being in a relationship if I can't learn anything out of you. If you got some kind of job, at the end of the day, it's interesting, I'm going to learn everything about it. I'm going to know how it works. I'm an expert for the airport. I gotta land an airplane. The air traffic controller rods that they got, I gotta operate them things. I learned everything. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the more you grow. If a situation ever came up and you need to land the plane, I'm good. Knowledge is power. You land a plane? I got it. Where did you learn this from? Oh, that's a girlfriend. She worked at an airport. Now, Fema did drywall. I do drywall too. But there's chances are she knows something that I don't know. So that's something more I can learn. You watch Mega Man. What Mega Man does, he'll take your powers and use it for himself. It's so stronger. He'll take whatever you have and redesign it and make himself more powerful. If I can't learn anything from you, there's no point. Where are my scissors? Where's that? Oh, you see my scissors? It's funny. I want to put this little robot. I can't put this little robot. My scissors. Alright, I had them somewhere. Oh, done. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, buddy, you're about to get your little machine. Yes. Look at all the parts we have. Look at the glorious parts. Glorious parts. Glorious. Do you see it? Yeah. You don't see it? You don't see the little robot in there? I see it. I see a little robot in there. Yeah, staring right back at you. You know, there are many possibilities. Somebody could just drop a pile of junk in front of me. Like, wow. Look at the possibilities of what we can build. Taco maniacs. Don't need the tape. Don't need the tape. A sarcastic look. Watch. Thank you. You don't do it when the camera's on. You're gonna go back and eat it again. If it's caught up in your system, guess who's got to take you to the vet at the end of the day? That'll be me. That'll be me. Don't eat the tape. Where would you be now? saw smoked glass end table. I can't do that here. I have to go to my buddies. I need a glass cutter to do it. So I'm going to install a motherboard in glass. The cooling system, everything, into a glass tabletop. There's a table on that kind of a black, worn out look to it. On the corners and table legs. With a nice silver trim to it. And I'll install that entire PC right in that glass. To that glass. I had special equipment for that. I had in my buddy's garage to do that one. Because when you're sanding that thing down, there's glass particles everywhere. You don't want to be stepping and getting that stuff in your face, eyes, up your nose. That'll mess you up. You have a full mask. Full little zip up, jumpy shoot. You get no glass particles in your skin. It causes a lot of problems. I want to do this. Madness, absolute madness. Yeah, I'm at Cyberpunk some new furniture. I paid for it. You can alter and change it. You'll be throwing out cabinets and all kinds of stuff. Like, you crazy? You know they do with that? That cabinet? Especially if you got a nice little wood frame in the front, pop all little panels, put all glass in, stained glass it and everything. Gotta think outside the box. I'm like, where'd you buy this piece from? Didn't buy it, made it. You making furniture now? Yep, might as well. Why not? See what you can do. Might as well challenge yourself. Get away from there and cut it out. Whatever you're up to, cut it out. I don't care. I don't got time for it. You got a problem? Sitting there trying to put this one piece together, now you want to be a fool. Behave yourself. Oh, that ain't even necessary. I'm always doing something, I swear. What's he sitting at the door complaining about? I gotta put a serious piece on your side. Hey, this is a great time to do something stupid. That's done. No. I didn't install it too. Crazy. Oh, your arm. Oh, rotate. Whoop, careful. Let's be careful. There we go. That's his little body right there. We're flying around 100 miles an hour, checking everything to make sure everything is okay and dandy on our Cyberpunk setup. This job is to figure it out. Central Intelligence sends them out to scout. Oh, that's a perfect name for you, Scout. All right, so some of your hand. can get that in there, but nope, that won't take. It's a little smaller. And I got some pieces that are smaller than that. In here. Papa. Yeah. Thrift stores usually have big boxes of miscellaneous junk, you know, caps and stuff like that. We used to probably people buy that stuff. Little caps in the trash, people buy caps. Get about 3 caps on one side, 3 caps on the side. Take Q-tip for your axle, and then basically you can actually build your own dreads. You can design your own dreads. Easy to do. Just like the tube, bike tube. Build your own dreads. And then make them look realistic. In there, it'd be too big. It's too big. It's my. Really? Nice. Oh, here we go. That'll move back and forth. I'll put it on top of this, and it's actually in there. That'll definitely work. That's a good enough question. We'll get in there. Yeah, this filters will make it elastic. Yeah. That's a tray to remote control for your LED lights, the battery. What's that for this Mac Pro? Oh, we're out this way. Are we loose? We are loose. Crook it a little bit because it says turning this way. There we go. Right all there. shell, and that's the way it goes. Oh. Put you here. See? Where did I put you at? No. Transmitter looks good there, but I'd rather have it back here. Sorry, you can't even see that. I'm trying to figure out where this transmitter at. Looks like it'd probably be right back here. A few minutes ago, I should have recorded it, but I didn't. Kind of caught me off surprise. I heard all this wow, like things going on up here. What's going on? And sure enough, it was a fire truck with Santa in it. And the biggest military truck I ever seen. It was huge. But anyway, it's pretty cool. I can't forget Allentown does quirky stuff like that. They do quirky stuff. They do some quirky stuff from time to time. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's pretty cool. Very friendly. Santa Claus waving out the window, waving back at him. Awesome. Beautiful police lady. I like police. I like women or police officers. Like actually, I did a lot of police officers. But anyway, she was pretty. Oh, look at him. I got his buddy right here. Look at that. Scout. Scout doesn't figure out the problem. So this is a dispenser from a juice container for juice in a container. That goes to the back of a bracket system, period. That right there is the where you put your battery in for your remote control for your LED lights. That is for a liquid cooling system right there, part right there. This is the wheels for the bottom of a chair. And that piece right there is a lantern for the Jurassic Park. Yep. There's a robot sitting there the entire time, staring right back at you. Put them together and make it complete. Yep. And the whole time just staring right at you. So you don't see me. I'm right there. It's right in your face. You can't see me. I don't see you. I'm right here. Right here in your face. You can't see me. Like the paintings and pictures they had back in the day when I was a kid. Well, not a kid, I was a teenager. They had the pieces of art you stare at and you see stuff in there. Some people saw it, some people did. Some people saw it the first time, some people took a while to see it. That's how open your mind was. Some people couldn't see it because they block it. They block so much. I'm a bit of an experiment. How many people can see it? How many people can't? No, I can't see it. I don't see it. Open your mind and be free. People have rock minds. Can't see it. People have more open mind can see it. I got one friend, always doubting everything. Never sees, past the horizon. He doesn't plan for anything unless he plans it. Can't do anything in the spirit of the moment. Everything planned to the very end. He's not free, he's a prisoner within his own self. Who's like that? Can't figure you out. You're a free spirit. You see the world different. You see a bunch of robots. This is a power jump. You see an old piece of furniture. You see an amazing art project. A new piece of furniture. Something different. You can't see that. You can't see outside the box. Tunnel vision. That's what you have, tunnel vision. You can't see the expansion. You only see that little tunnel now is like see. Stare at the same painting all day and can't see it. It's flying saucer right there. Once you see it, you can't see it. Alright, it's right there. Right there. Somebody had to grab him by his head and say, look at it. Look. Look at it. Look. You see, it's right there. Right there. Stop denying it and accept it. It's right there. You saw it. I've never seen a man break down and cry over a painting. But he did. Took that tunnel vision and expanded. Now you see it all. It's like trying to watch a movie in 4.3 aspect ratio. You're missing everything. You're missing the whole wide picture. You're watching from 16:9, which you can see from here to here. You're watching 4.3. Some of you are watching 1.1. So you can't see the wide image, you only see the narrow image. There's a whole lot of stuff going on over here, over there. Can't see it. Tunnel vision. Like FedEx, there's an hour on FedEx. Oh, right there. That's right. I never saw it. Somebody pointed out to me, crap, there's an arrow right there. I can see, but I don't see it. Now, it's not even open. Here, it'll pass the television. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. We color blind, don't be so shallow. I want to change the face. Yes, I just better. This is more boss. More boss. That's why I hang my artists. I always see outside the box. There we go. That's more balls. More balls. Free your mind, don't be so shallow. Cover the ground. I don't see it. It's right there. It's right there. Man, we got the first one. I pushed it in and get it, open his mind a little bit. He saw it. After that, he saw the rest of them. We see a bear, the horse, some more. It's an experiment. See how blocked your mind is. Talk with me in this freaking string. That's like you messing me going. Awesome. You got the little robot in my parts. I didn't know that from my parts. Excuse me. Man, whoever was born in the disco era, I know you had a ball dancing. Dancing music, man. They had some good music in the 70s. The Burn Baby Bird, Disco Inferno? Oh, that's a shot. I know that getting in there. I heard somebody say, yeah, the music was better. The 80s music was good. It was. But for dancing, honestly, truthfully, yeah, it was in the 70s. Definitely was in the 70s. And it was the 80s. No. No. 80s had dances and all that stuff. But the 70s was something different. Definitely different. You know watch Saturday Night Fever? Saturday Night Fever? It is. John Travolta? The dance style was a little different. And Roger Rabbit and all the different dances had, but their dance was something different. It was an art to it. It was the music, everything about it. We really don't hear too much now, especially with Dominican and Mexican music, the horns. They digitalize everything now. The new music, I like old school. Old school Mexican music, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, I like the old music with the horns. When they play actual horns, that's what I like. Actual hit the digital stuff, I can't do it. Yeah. The horns, man. This with an acoustic guitar, yeah, that's good music. I listen to the old stuff, the old school stuff. Can't get to the new stuff. I can't get to it. I officially got Mexican in my family. We got more mix in my family than most people have in ours. I got a niece that's part Russian, part Irish, and part Italian. Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, Pakistan, Israelite, overseas, Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia. Russian, Irish, Italians up. I don't know Italians. Oh, we do have Italians in the family. My brother's married like 5 times. He's the other one. He's married 5 times. One of his wives was Italian. I seen the kids. They're half black and Italian too. Everybody is sort of like into Spanish, one way or another. And it's the Arabic, Indian, or Spanish, because they're black gene in it. So for the Russian gene, it's no joke. My niece sort of nothing. Like she's black, but she has nothing. You can see her skin's fair. She has this long black wavy hair, long hair. Yeah, you wouldn't think she had black. She is. Anyway, now we got Mexican. I'm going to Texas for the wedding. I'll be there. Yeah, for the wedding. So, now I got another hookup. So when they come to the barbecue, I'm stuck with some Mexican food. Right, the first time we had Spanish rice. We never had Spanish rice before. My mother married Puerto Rican. Man, we used to fight over that rice. I bring that rice, you come to the barbecue and the rice left, like, oh man, I'm like, really? Oh, this is how we doing each other now. That Spanish rice was the truth. That's what I told them about Spanish rice, because we never had it before. That Spanish rice was amazing. That's all we talked about. The Spanish rice, Spanish rice, Spanish rice. We didn't know anything about Dominican restaurants, nothing at all, period. So when he brought home when she made her food, that Spanish rice, man, we tore that stuff up, man. Well, now she makes big bowls of it. Now I didn't even know about these stores. I go to the store and I go get a big bowl of Spanish rice. My friends are Dominicans and Mexicans, like, you get it for free. I got paid for this, man. Coming back, like, what you get? Yeah, Mexican food today. Another day, Dominicans, oh, I got this place to go get my Dominican food. It's banging it. Oh, my goodness. Walked over there and I was like, you paying for it? I had to pay for it. I don't make it. Yeah, invite me over. You don't make it. When you got the old heads that make it, they make that sococho. I haven't had that yet. It's on my bucket list to have it. Young people can't make it. It's an old dish. I have to find somebody that can make it. Oh, I'm dying to have this soup. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna figure somebody got to make this stuff down here. Somebody got to have a family member that makes something. I'm getting that sococho. I had just about everything else, man. Plantains is interesting. It is. That was interesting. I like mine with ketchup. Leche. I learned some stuff at the end of the day. Milk. But I learned some stuff. I knew all the curse words. I don't know why. Why is that? That in every language you learn all the curse words. Like, oh, they're easier to say the rest of the stuff. Why are the curse words so easy? But yeah. So I hear them calling each other names. Like, what the heck did you just call him? Really? That's what it is? Okay. But yeah. Amazing. So now we got Mexicans in the family. Going down to Texas to meet the whole fleet. We met the son. We haven't met the whole family. So we're down there going to have a big get together. Yeah! Oh, and he knows about him too, or he can't stand him. Then none of them can stand him. None of them can stand him. And he knows about him. He can't stand him. None of my Mexican brothers can stand him. He's a traitor. That's what they call him, a traitor. They call him, the nickname I told you they gave him. He's a traitor. You make them look bad. That's why they hate him. That's like, I saw some guy come on and talking about black people. Oh, black people don't have good credit. Oh, black people this and black people that, so and so and so. And we got names for people like this. We call y'all Uncle Tom. That's what Uncle Tom is. They call me Uncle Tom. You don't even know what Uncle Tom is. Uncle Tom is not against his own race. It's against other people. It's against his own race. That's where the Uncle Tom came from. You don't know nothing about black history, but they're gonna call me Uncle Tom. You don't even know what that is. And he's Mexican, calling me an Uncle Tom. You don't even know what that is, do you? You know where Uncle Toms came from? They came from slavery. That's where Uncle Toms came from. That's where the Uncle Tom originally came from. A person that the slave owner would give basically a little bit more power over slaves. And he thought he was better than them. And he'd have them beaten and all kinds of stuff. Mess with their wives. They could do anything because the slave owner basically favored him. He was a traitor to the black community. And when the time came when, things even out with the war, he got murdered. Hey, he was a jerk. So they called Uncle Tom. That's how I got his name. Uncle Tom. There you go. Brown knows him. So instead of him helping his people out, because he had a bit of an advantage point, he got puffed up with pride, thought he was better than his own people. So you call me Uncle Tom, you know what you're talking about. You gotta learn to crack books, man. At the end of the day, really gotta learn to crack books. You didn't know what he's talking about. That's no other day. That's Uncle Tom. You know Uncle Tom for? That don't make no sense. But my own people don't like him. They can't stand him because he makes them look bad. So when that guy came out there talking about black people, all black people, I never met a black person that had good credit. I'm like, really? Well, that must be you. You must be you at the end of the day. Or I never met a black person who went to college. Or some crazy stuff he was saying at the end of the day. It was like Uncle Ruckus from freaking Boondocks. You know what I mean? He was one of them. It's sounding like you got a personal problem with me. You hate showing people at the end of the day? Got it mixed up. But anyway, yeah, that's what Uncle Tom. What Uncle Tom is. A traitor among his own people is Uncle Tom. The other guy, you need to crack a book. Seriously, crack a book before you talk. You don't even know what you're talking about. Ugh. So I started laughing. I showed to my buddies, like, did you even know what that stands for? Apparently not. Apparently not. Does not know. He is not new at all, period. He does not understand what that stands for, what it means. So basically, they consider him to be a traitor among their people because he's making them look bad. Well, imagine at the end of the day, if I was a Trump supporter, which I'm not, and you did that to me, do you have any idea how much of a weapon I can use that against you at the end of the day? I can push harder campaigns for more and more security in the street because I'm actually a victim of a person who came in and attacked my family, attacked my friends, even went down and attacked my cat, stalked me, had other people try to come down and attack me. Yeah. That's an excellent campaign right there to bring military and enforcement in to basically round up people. You're a warrior, you're a nightmare against your own people. You are. Thank goodness I'm not that type of person. Thank goodness at the end of the day, I just see you as a rotten apple, and every race of people, you're just going to have rotten people. That's what you're going to have. Rotten people, and everything, and you're just a rotten person. Because I got friends of mine that are Mexicans, and I look at them like, oh yeah, you're just the same as he is at the end of the day. Yeah, that would make me racist at the end of the day. No, they're not. They're different at the end of the day. They're nice people. You're just rotten. That's all. A person who goes out and judges everybody. Is this sour candy? Oh. I hate sour candy. Well, he's getting that too. Don't like those things. Anyway, a person that's been hurt by one race, they'll sit there and blame an entire race for somebody else's actions, which is not fair because they didn't have anything to do with that. That's what I watched. We had in school, Martin Luther King, they showed people that were attacking African Americans, and my friends kind of felt bad, like looking at me like I'm sorry. What the frick you apologizing for? Were you there? You know, we know you're not racist. What's wrong with you? White guilt, that's what it's called. I'm like, what the frick you feeling that for? You didn't do anything. In my back of my mind, you still my brother. We still friends at the day? Always will be friends at the end of the day. Don't change nothing. He thought it would change something. Like, no, it didn't change nothing. Were you there? Oh, you weren't there, right? Then what the fuck are you worried about? I know you're not racist. Why would you be hanging around with me? Common sense, man. Think about it. Think! Punch him in his arm, man. Come on, let's go. But for making that statement, you gotta pay by God's rule. Yep, and you're in that Bible, which we put your names in there. So, what you call me at the end of the day, God heard it too. And you just got that sin written in the book. Monday morning, I'm going to take that video that I made a copy of, and I'm going to file another criminal charge with this one for threats for my life. But you could put me in danger that way, making false statements that way. So, with that being said, that's all that was needed to get what I got to get to come to your front door now. Because I can show that you basically are a threat. Where's my glue at? Oh, there we go. Oh, did you even twist these before you put these on? Oh, no, we did twist them. Yeah, we got to twist them. Twist them to make the match so big as a cable. That's the reason why Lord had us wait. I want to go in and basically get this thing done. And the Lord said, no, I'm going to wait. Just got to wait. Wait for something. And that's what we needed. We need to show that he was a threat. That's it. That's the only thing left we needed. And we got what we need. We had a good one. We had a good one. Yes. Finish him up. Oh, I can't wait for Monday. All right. Junction putting. Yeah. Walk on by. Yeah. Perfect. Do 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 do. Are you in? We are in. There. I see you moving. Freaking blade, freaking dispensers are fantastic for building machines for arms. Man, that came in handy. It's got the nice little cut and design to it. We're going to trace all EL wires through that. That's going to come out looking like Peace. Now we gotta build a PC around this. So, 2 feet wide, 14 feet high. So I need to run a 4.3. I'm gonna do a 360 liquid cooling system. But if I'm falling for a good price, I'm getting a 460 on that baby. Dual fan system. Dual fan system. 5,000. We do 5,000. We do 5,000. Oh, wait, I might want to keep my color lights on top. So I might swap out the bottom and do 5,000 across. So that'd be about 15,000 RPMs for the bottom. 15,000 RPMs. Ooh, that'd be amazing. With the fan boost speeds on them, with the fan touchscreen, with a touchscreen fan controller on it. Oh, it's gonna be epic. And I got a hard drive cooling case that the whole thing slaps and gets a digital reading display on it. Because it's Cyberpunk, baby. It's supposed to have this kind of technology on it. My sister got me a cell phone, which I got to strip down, take apart. I just need the screen, all the circuits to be exposed, and I'm basically going to run a Wi-Fi through it, hook it up. We had digital news and crazy stuff I'm going to put on there, Matrix, whatever. And we'll have our own screen put across here. Oh, it's going to be freaking sick. And you hit it with a stick, it's going to be sick. Now this right here is the top of a CPU cover, and this right here is one of these, I think they're attachments, or basically for running your wires through. Yeah, they run through here, your LED light strips, and it hits against the wall. And this is a CPU cover, right there, people, right there. A CPU cover, right there, right there. Can you see it right there? Can you see it right there? It's right there. I said it right there. Sounds so fun. Just boot goofing with you. Boot goofing. 3 easy payments. Boot goofing. Boot goofing. Just boot goofing with you. So we start having fun. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I may be goofy on my channel. I might do crazy stuff and have some fun, but I built some crazy stuff. Back it up with the crazy stuff we build. Yeah. So when we get people just saying that, yeah, you just goofs around. Look at what stuff I built compared to the different types of screens. I built so many types of screens, it's not even funny. You go to my www. ELEG Technology Screens Info, and check out the amazing tons of projection screens we have engineered and designed. The curved screens, jealousy is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Oh, digital back. Digital back. electricity, that's why. Well, yeah, some people sit there and say, well, I can 3D, yeah, 3D print, but this is different. You can't 3D print a copy of this. This is basically go piece by piece by piece from jump. That's the challenge of it all. The challenge behind doing these builds. Take that heap of scrap and turn it into that. You have to be able to visualize and see that and put it together piece by piece by piece. Just like the cardboard builds we have, we build entire villages out of cardboard, piece by piece by piece by piece. Different stories of that. There are more pieces that lay inside of that village over there than there's more people that build these building right now, piece by piece. Wait till you see the PC that goes behind this thing. Now, I'm putting this much effort into this robot build, that PC is going to be a monster when we get done with it. Imagine the artwork we put into that thing. Rise, robot, yeah! Power! Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Power has been initiated. Power has been initiated. And we're not even done with it yet. We got to run a ton of wires through this baby thing. It's going to light up, display visual backgrounds. I know do all that stuff. Soldering gun, breadboards, with my own breadboards and stuff. Oh, yeah. Like I said, people, in the day, you sit there and say at the end of the day, well, you know, you don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes. You don't even know the technology that rolls through my head already. The stuff I can build and design from just about anything. Imagine it goes both ways. There's another side too. I'm building weapons. I had that capability. I know how to build booby traps, all that stuff, everything. I can take everyday stuff you find in a barn and you'd be surprised at weapons I can engineer out of that stuff. It goes both ways. I prefer this side better. I like this side. But you give me a barn full of tools, boy, you'd be surprised the type of booby traps I can design. It'd be like that Nightmare on Elm Street kind of stuff at the end of the day. You'd be surprised what I'm designed to do. Go both ways. I like this side better. Much better. It's much funner, it's much peacefuler at the end of the day, and it doesn't involve death. That's why I like this side better. Camel suit pants, I can build my own customized rockets. And now since we have that whole thing with the whole cloud system, we can make it like it's blessed, you know. Oh, we gotta build one. We should build one. Why not? I haven't built one of these rockets in a long time. I want a rocket. Build one. Look at its power! Yes. And we got tons of micro screws to run through it, all across here, all down here, here, give you a Willis effect. Once we basically get ready to turn it all basically gray, because we got to prime the whole thing. Yes. Okay, that's almost through. Now we got this little robot here at the end. Scout. We need a drone pretty soon. We can build him a drone. Yep. You don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes. Buy, but I can build my own build models. I can try to make desktop. Oh, that goes to home. Oh yeah. Remodel kitchen. I can do remodel kitchen. That's not hard to do. That's tear the walls out, all that stuff. Yeah, I learned all that stuff. Because when those guys were rebuilding Philly and they were going in and doing all the construction work, I was watching these guys put the drywall in, became good friends with some of these guys. One guy did repair on his laptop. And yeah, so they're teaching me how to drywall. I learned drywall from a couple of friends at the end of the day. Yep. Spent a couple of years learning that one. Still can't get the hang of the freaking drywall still stuff. But I'm gonna learn them one day. I want to walk around them things. But yeah, all that stuff. And then I learned insulation in the garage. Insulation with the temperature dropped minus 11, and I was still warm in there. And for some reason, when we did the other box builds, the guy was just like, well, you can just use whole boxes. Yeah, sure. What do you say? Whatever you say. The point is that anything in any direction I go at, and I pray on it, the Lord gives me the schematic how to put it all together. All I have to do is just look at something, and He just basically gives me the schematic how to put it together. Just like this pile of mess we have, turned it into that. If I want to build a floating blimp made out of cardboard, it's in my head. If I want to build submarines, it's in my head. If I want to build entire futuristic worlds, it's in my head. So, as for the technology we have before us, yeah. Anything that I think that I want to build and design, like any type of screen paint, anything I want, in my head, just like that. The Lord gives me those ideas in my head. He puts those blessings in. He can also pick out the type of tools. It breaks down quite insanely. Like tools, what type of tools do we need is required to put this together? What type of screws and bolts, all that comes in my head just like that. It just flows in. I have to put the whole thing together. That's when I first looked at that pile. I was like, oh, I see it now. You see there's a robot right there, there's another one right there. Let's put it together. When that cardboard box came in, I sat on top of that table. I said, you see it? You don't see it. You don't see the village here? There's a village right here. I built an entire village. When I go to research something, I understand it. I know exactly what they're talking about. And all that started on the first day when the Lord blessed me to build those computers. The knowledge didn't stop. You didn't stop with that. We're off on other stuff too. Yep. When I say you don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes, you don't know. And like I said, there's another side. There's a side. The devil got a hold of that side, man. You'd be surprised the type of stuff I can arm a drone with. I can make the rotors ultra quiet. You would never even hear it coming. No blinking, no indicator lights, completely cloaked. You would never see it coming. So when I was in a house, I literally was in the process of turning the top floor into a hive for drones. To be able to go out, transfer back, and come back into a station, load up, and the docking stations in the building, like the cell phones, when you plug them in, they weren't like the ones with the cell phones that you lay on the top. You just lay them down. This one actually fed off data and information. Figuring out how drones can share information among each other, back and forth. I was gonna build one. It's a test. See, when I got land, I can build my own hives. But never got around to building it. Things changed and moved on to something else. Maybe it was not meant to be for me to put that together. Oh yeah, that thing right there. Basically, it's big, heavy rolling gloves. Where basically I had encased it with extra rubber. And I had basically a metal mesh glove over top of it, and I had a little bolt on one side, the other side, I hooked it to a battery pack. You touch you with that, I'll electrocute you with that. You wouldn't shock me because there's a rubber coating inside it, it's insulation. But if I were to touch you with that backpack and then on my back, I could electrocute the daylight side. That's the other side. That's the side we don't entertain. Same thing with computers. It's the other side. It's the side we don't entertain. And I told you at the end of the day, when I talk about computers, you don't know how deep the other side goes. You'd be surprised. That's why I prefer letting other people do that business at the end of the day. I just stay working on my stuff. I don't entertain it. Try to be nice to people sometimes. What do you do? But anyway, I don't entertain that side ever. Because that was a gift given to me, and I refuse to let the devil take it and tear it up. That's why you gotta be careful. You get a blessing, the devil will come by and say, you know, you can build this, you can put that together, and we can make this and modify that and do this. No. That's what get me in trouble without doing that. But be careful. You take your blessings and twist them up and mess them up. Like if you're in the church, you got an amazing voice here at the church, stay in the church. You can get contracts for singing gospel music. Stay in the church. Because then somebody will walk through the church, it'll be an agent, and he wants you to sing a different type of music. And this music's got curse words in it, and all kinds of freaking sexual stuff, and everything you're against is in there. But I can promise you all this money at the end of the day. Stay away from those people at the end of the day. Let somebody there take your blessing from you. Because they'll get you caught up in that world out there, and you'll get mixed up in the drugs and all the madness out there, and some people are killing themselves. Stay away from those people. That's why I first started about Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was raised in the church. Her father's a preacher. She sung gospel music. And she got caught up in that world. Caught up in that world. Shame. Be careful. Devils there to take your blessings from you. So, don't even entertain it. I don't entertain it at all, one bit. Because I know exactly the trouble it can get me into. Yep, there's two sides to everything. Don't entertain it. It'll get me in trouble. Stay in my little happy world. I build my robots. That's what I do. You came out looking fantastic. Yo, you guys look amazing. I love you. We're gonna get Lazy Susan. Why a Lazy Susan? It's the first time. Together. A Lazy Susan. Huh, these are plastic and not glass. Never knew that. Interesting. Huh. What do you see when you see this? I see a... Ooh, that'd be nice. Building a strange kind of Fallout PC. Well, I'm doing it over there right now. But a TV tube. Vintage TV tubes. That's what you can literally turn these into. Vintage TV tubes. Now TV tubes now are shaped this way. This is fantasy builds. But that would make a fantastic TV tube. And it's easy to get it to have that kind of brown look to it. You take a little poly and you put a little brown paint into it and you're clear enough and you shake it up in there. And it'll coat the inside and give it a real dirty look on the inside. And then right here, anyway, it pulls off anyway, and you can run EL wire through here. But if you're going to do the EL wire, it's going to be too bright, and it's going to take away from that dirty look. So you have to take that same coating, and you have to go over top those EL wires to make sure that they're weatherproof, and it's going to give it a real dirty, dim look to it. And then you hook it up to a delay system, and it causes it to flicker. Yep. Get a bunch of these and just plug them in. Ain't that right? Now I got the song in my head now. It's been in there for a while. Set the world on fire. It's in my head. Do 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 do. That song you don't want in your head. You want that freaking Brady Bunch song. A sunny day. Oh my goodness. I got this sitting there for a while. I got it controlled now. I got to control. Now, you ever heard of a, what's the word for it? The endless riddle? There's 4 of them in my head right now. If you think about these things too much, they'll make you go mad. You definitely will lose your mind. So it's basically to be able to control what you think. Someone told me these things before. So these 4 riddles are actually locked away in a little box in my head somewhere. And I know where they're at. I just don't open these boxes at the end of the day. I have self-control. This gives you self-control. But if you did open one of these boxes and you were to think about one of these riddles, it would drive you crazy. That's what it's designed to do. It's a riddle, has no way to answer it. No matter how many times you try to break it down and analyze it over and over again, it'll mess your head up. I got 4 in my head. If I spoke this on camera, this would mess a lot of people up. So there's a person who came on Facebook and she was a really nasty individual. Very, very nasty individual. And I sent her a little message and she cursed me out. It's stuck in her head now. Yep. Can't think about it. You want me to stop thinking about it. And it'll haunt you in your sleep. It'll haunt you at work. And you just constantly think about it over and over and over again. And slowly you'll go mad. I got 4 in my head. So if I wanted to be nasty about it, I could basically send it to you in an email. When you read that thing, it's stuck in your head. I had a friend who was a little crazy. He was into that kind of stuff. So he told me the first time he told me the first ones, I was able to go nuts. The other one was all jacked up. But anyway, yeah, I was able to get it under control. But if you're a person that analyzes everything, you're in a lot of trouble. That thing gets stuck in your head. Nobody think about nothing else but that. No, it'll mess your life up. Can't concentrate at work if you're constantly thinking about that. You can't even drive your car correctly if you're thinking about it all the time. It's like when you get a song stuck in your head, you can't get it out, and it plays louder and louder and louder and louder and louder. Even when you're watching TV, it plays louder and louder and louder. You just can't get it out of your head. It's worse than that. I got 4 of them in there. There's 2 of them that are not so bad, but the other 2 are even worse. Would you want to know what they are? I can tell you. I got 3 dark secrets I can't tell you about. Something I saw in the food business. They were so disgusting you would never eat again. Don't bother me at the end of the day because I can bypass all that. I don't think about it. But if I told you about it, man, it'd be a long time before you would ever go into a restaurant ever again. I don't care how clean it is. You can't go in there. And there are people who know what I'm talking about. I know people to this day that can't go into a restaurant. They say, if they seen stuff in the restaurant, you can never, ever undo. And never, ever be able to undo it. Ever. And the best thing to do is not to think about it. But it was jacked up. Jacked up. Jacked up. Not normal jacked up. I mean jacked up. Oh well. It's impressive. So learning that process on how to block things out is basically gives me a chance to be able to emotionally change basically how things affect me. So if there's something that bothers me, I can block it out where it doesn't even exist. Like there are people in my life that I don't want to think about it within my life anymore. I can mentally block you out where you don't even exist anymore. Some people have that, the ability to suppress feelings, emotions, and the ability to block things out. So, the best way to learn this is if I tell you one of the riddles. I'll guarantee you, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. But some people can't get it out. It's not like not wanting to go mad, but know that you are going mad. The fear of going mad And knowing you're going mad, but not wanting to go mad. Yep. I only told two people in my entire life what it was. One, ignorant person on YouTube. Good luck with that nightmare. And another person, but I told them a lighter version of one of them. And they were like, that is messed up. Like, why would you tell me something like that? I just don't think about it. Think about something else. But I can't think about that. But just think about something else. Take your mind off of it. Think about something else. Like, you know, when you hear the same song playing in your head over and over again, but you play other songs in your head to block out that song you keep hearing, because you go through that. Everybody goes through that. So you got a song that got stuck in your head that keeps playing over and over again, over and over again. And sometimes you'll play other songs in your head, like you're trying to switch on some kind of radio in your head. Maybe if I listen to this song, I can block out this song. Or find something close enough that sounds like this one to block out that one. It's like that kind of tell what's going on in your head. Yep. Most people think at the end of the day, oh, I can handle it. No, I can't. Interesting how it reacts to your brain. It's like it wakes something up in your head. It's all you can think about. And you think about it so much that you'll get headaches. It'll make you go mad. It's interesting because in my head I know where they're at. And I know what they are. But in my head they don't exist. Huh, okay. Like, people watch scary movies. They have that ability. You got people who can watch the most jacked up stuff on the face of the planet. It don't even bother them at all, period. And how come it doesn't bother you? Like, it would scare the daylights out of me. I'd be afraid to go upstairs and do this, and they'd be terrified. But to them, it don't terrify them. They get up, walk to a dark room, down, nothing at all. Because in their mind, they know it's not real. It doesn't exist. And because they believe it doesn't exist, therefore they don't have no fear of it. It doesn't bother them. They're sensitized to the whole entire thing. For anybody else would have saw The Exorcist, you would have been terrified for days, months, years, whatever. For anybody else, you're going to face them. Because they've accepted in their mind that it's really technically not real. And if it's not real, why should I be afraid of it? And you know your mind is not real. You shouldn't be afraid of it, but you're freaking terrified. But Exorcist was a real story, by the way. Actually, will. My meteor rock over there. Look at my meteor rock. How do I get that thing to spin? I want the meter to spin. I'm curious about that. I want the meter to spin on the house. I'm trying to figure out how to get it to spin. I don't want it to spin too fast. Oh, we gotta have a motor in there. Can we buy something that already has a motor in it, make it spin? Like a small music box that doesn't make any sound. Oh, that would definitely, because music box would be a slow stall, and you know what, that ain't a bad idea. I wonder if they make a USB music box. USB music box? Oh, excuse me, baby. I don't got it too. It moves slow enough. It's perfect. Let's see. We got 50 time. We're always got one time. USB moving time. USB music box? I keep forgetting they change everything in life. Music box. If you say music box, they think it's the portable speakers. No, music box. How do I explain that one? But that's taking all that music box. Oh man, that's crazy. Let me see. You replace that, and everybody thinks that's a music box. Oh, wow. Chawa. Chawa. That is it. No. Nice. USB music box. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. USB. Did you make a USB music box? Oh, I'm going to dismantle the music on it. Take that apart. Digital box. It's a digital box. That's why. Digital box. Okay. All right, easy. That's easy to do. All right, cool. I know how to do that now. It's easy. As long as if it's. Oh, wait, hold on. It's the music box. The music box usually has this wheel on it with these little tiny like little I'd say like braille. Like it's a braille system on like a roll. And then there's these little tiny how can I say it? Little tiny levers that are attached to this. It's like a what can I explain to it how a music box works. So it's a little reel. Oh man, I can't explain it. It's hard to explain it. It's a little roll that has little tiny dots on it. Each little dot at the end of the day plays a different high note. And then you have these little tiny little like little pegs that go out. And each one of the little pegs, actually, whatever they hit makes a different tone. Depending on what they play, is how the music plays out in the music box. If we were able to bend those planks up where they don't touch the I don't know, spindle roll, whatever we're gonna call it, without the buzzer. We're able to disconnect this from this. There no sound plays off of it. It just spins. That's all it does. That's what we need for that. I don't want the sound. I gotta go wreck a music box. We need to spin. Tiny music box. Yeah, that's what we need. And that was actually perfect. Yep, that's perfect. That'll fit me. That'll fit my workshop perfect. Tiny music box, right? That's all we need to get that thing to spin. Yeah. We just got to dismantle some of the parts on it because we don't need it. All right, let me see. Am I done? I think I am. Paint jobs. We'll work on this thing next one. I'm not doing paint job now. I am going to go out for a little bit because I'm going to get some air. I'm getting here. So what clean this on? Air on. My machine. My machine is holidays. Banana. How do you feel, machine? Process you from scrap below. Process from scrap below. And if I ever want to build another one of those again, that should be easy to do. Because it shouldn't be hard to get the parts. I know where to buy everything out to get my parts and everything. That is going to be easy to do. Alright. Put everything up. Make sure your scissors are put up. Screws and bolts and back in here. Cyril's going over to my candy's going over to my buddy because he's going to get that because I can't stand solid head. You got that right type of bird. Look at you. Definitely right. Close that up. Done. I'll go over to my power supply. And now I'm going to build my case a little different. So I'm going to go check out some more math on that. Get that done. All right. Time for me to have some me time. Which means I'm about to go disappear. A bit of me time. A little bit of me time. We're about to get some me time. You ready to tackle bird? Tell me, yep. Get some me time. Ice cream. Ice cream. Keep this box fit real quick so stuff don't fall out. Definitely trying to get some meat. Get some ice cream, going outside, chill in the park. bill. Thank you, Lord. The rest of us for me to get that part together. Yep. Tape. Man, dude. Measuring tape. More. Miscellaneous. We gotta make this numbers and stuff. We're gonna do it after the paint job. What do you want to make the paint job first? I already did the paint job on Monday. I'm tired. I'm gonna go out and me time. Taco with a little bit of me time. I got some me time, Taco. Denario. Denario. Roberto Denario. Roberto Denario. Roberto Denario. Hello, Denario. Well, you go that fast, Denario. Give me some music. Hey, Denario, what's up? Taco Denario. Denario. That's my name. Denario. Taco Denario. Roberto Rodriguez. Bird. Hello, Taco Denario. Roberto Rodriguez. Bird. I'm cracking up when I hear my cat's name. Taco Denario. Roberto Rodriguez. Bird. Taco Denario. Roberto Rodriguez. Bird. Ha. Hey, Taco. Oh, stretch my legs out. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Oh, you're working from Paul, I got you. The TV show calls. The compliment of Netflix. Are you still there? Are you still there? Are you still there? Alright, got your control here. Take these boxes off. Get back to my table. So over my PC parts. Alright, people, hope you enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology to build. We're building a new PC. Gotta go. Thank you for your time. See God. Be blessed.